This will be my first time listening to Graphic Nature. I don't know anything about them at all. Their music video is in 4:3 ratio, old school. Let's see what this is like. White noise, and go.
So I've just for once been loose and feeling my own
New metal vibes. It's a great start. Horn noises on the guitars. Nice. Got so much energy. That's fucking tasty. Lovely slide down. God, this is great. Great screams. Oh my god. It's like a new metal straight from the past. Bit of DJ scratching? It's very new metal. Nice. That's delicious. Yes. Love that snare sound. I feel the pit opening up. Keep building, good. 1, 2. Interesting. Existence is my own. Existence is my own. Jesus. The end? Woof. Woof, I say. Well, that was delectable. New metal, man. New metal's come back, and I am pleased about it. Because that was my first foray into heavy music. It was the new metal days. All right, let's attempt to break this thing down. So, starting with the drums, I love them. I love that snare sound. It has a nice pop to it. It's not too low and thuddy. It really cuts through nicely. And there were moments where the drum fill, like, you would hit the snare, I think it was like 4 snare hits that matched exactly with the vocal rhythmic punches as well, which accentuated that. So it's cool. Great groove to it. Not overly, showy. It kind of had enough busyness to keep it interesting, but mostly was just punching out these slow, heavy grooves. Great space given to the breakdowns, just hanging out those crash cymbals. Lots of gaps in there to add a little bit of, I don't know, we call it atmospheric tension within the song, pre-open mosh pit, then ripping in together. There's really great stuff for just adding energy and crushing the heavy grooves of that song. So I fucking really enjoyed what the drums doing there. Nothing to fault on that side. Guitars, very much a Korn sound with the kind of high squeakiness they were going for, the sort of discord, harmonic-y stuff. Riffs were heavy as fuck. That was very down-tuned by the sounds of it to me. So I like that a lot. Really heavy. And like busy as well. It was kind of a nice balance of ringing out where I needed to, with also some busy, you know, kind of fret movement work as well. So an exciting quantity of heavy fucking riffs. And again, adding those kind of high squeaks and interesting noises there on the guitars to add a little bit of dynamic interest and add some color to that sort of soundscape that they had for that song. So thoroughly enjoyed the guitar work in that one. The vocals, again, not unlike The Veil of Maya recently, not a single note sung by this gentleman, but I didn't mind it. The song slapped hard enough and was kind of consistent and had a great groove to it. It had some space and some variety in it that the vocals made sense to be just fucking scream the whole time. And actually, thinking about it, one of my favorite bands is Stray from the Path, and they don't really sing either. It's very much about the intensity of the vocals they want to put across, and the scream aspect of that really helps. But there's a bit of kind of almost rap to this as well, with the rhythmic choices of the vocalist. Some great heavy guttural, you know, intense screams, but also rhythmically interesting, and also some breathiness and some whispering and some choices made to add a little bit of dynamic that's not just let me scream down this microphone. So fucking loved that. It lended itself really well to the heaviness of the song, but also added some you know, interesting color to it throughout the screaming in that song. It reminded me of the nu metal days earlier on. You know, they've got some Korn aspects in there, got some Limp Bizkit sort of vibes in there, some DJ scratching. That's, you know, is that making a comeback? Is that what's happening? Reminded me as well of Tala, another great new band who are doing that sort of like nu metal sound with those big congy snares. So I really enjoy that song overall as a sound, and it was like the old nu metal days, but with even heavier ness. It's like Korn mixed with Poison the Well or something. It's a bit of a sweet spot for me. Like Poison the Well, too kind of heavy for me, certainly back in the day. And even now, I'm not totally into Poison the Well, but this is a sort of sweet spot in between. We've got the grooves and space you get within a lot of the nu metal old school days, but also with the heaviness of the modern metal. So that, for me, was fucking great. It was so heavy, it was delicious. Great kind of, you know, sections within that song to keep it interesting and change the kind of groove and the sort of space or complexity and the moments there as well where the pace picked up. It's got a double tempo. So I thought that was great. I thought it was a really well measured, heavy fucking song that I could absolutely sink my teeth into. And then in terms of the rating, as a result of all that, I think this was more than solid. I'm gonna call this delicious. I fucking loved that. And I can't believe I'm doing this, again, for a song that has no vocal melodies in it at all. Because normally that is kind of a must for me, because I like the dynamic between scream vocals and singing with some nice melodies as well. Those two things together I think are great. But a song that slaps this fucking hard, I don't mind. That was great, that was delicious. I will be listening to that several more times. Fucking great song. If you enjoyed this video, please do boop the like button. It'll help other people on YouTube find and potentially enjoy this video as well. If you want to see more videos like this, then feel free to subscribe, and then you'll see future videos that I make doing reactions here. If you're interested in music beyond the rock genre, do feel free to check out the link in the description. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.